All these good books I read in jail. He got a lot of books. And it ain't just about getting the books for the kids. Send some books to the family and, your homeboys in the penitentiary. You got family members, you got uncles, you got brothers, you got sisters, everybody there. Just support local bookstores. We got to keep them alive. The way they stay alive is when you come and you support them, just like you support everybody else. Come through, get some books, support them. I appreciate you for having me, Malik. I'm coming back. It was a great event we had tonight. We right here in LA, man. Malik Books, support them, man. Support them online, support them in person. Just support them. And it's just like that.
Oh, they trying to get me to shut it down.
One more?
How many more questions you want to take?
One more. Give me one more. And I got to sign these books and take the picture. I'm signing everybody, bro. I'll play that.
Well, I'm going to get straight to it. The interview with 50 Cent. Legendary.
Thank you.
You asked him 5 moguls that influenced him. Who are the 5 moguls that influenced you?
You know what? It's not really moguls, but one of the books I did read back in the day was one of them, Life or Death by Russell Simmons. Life or Death, Drug, Money, Sex, or God. Like that was the name of the book. He was that, but it was really the everyday hustler that gave me the game. Because I said to myself, I seen so much ingenuity in hustling. I said, if I could take this hustling mentality and this ingenuity and take it to the corporate world, I'm gonna destroy these boys. They can't f with me. So it was really that. And that's what I try to tell dudes in the street. It's like, everybody, first of all, let me just establish something very important. We control cool, but a lot of times we don't own it, don't know how to monetize it. So I realized that. I said, everything is sold and marketed through cool. So I said, okay, that was one of the moguls' mindset, understanding culture and understanding impact on culture and knowing my worth and knowing how to negotiate it and also knowing how to look at me and Gil and say, and this is sort of part of that. I understand I went off of the mogul joint, but I just want to understand this. One thing that can't be measured is impact on culture. You can't put that on the deck. Because if I put impact on culture on the deck, and we did do this sometimes, I'm going inside of these Amazon, and because we had a bid war with Amazon, Spotify, and Barstool. Barstool won. They Jerry Maguire, show me the money. They don't play. So I'm just being straight up. So when you take that impact on culture, is me and Gil saying, get a researcher and say, listen, this is what I need you to do. We just did this 3-year licensing deal. I need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna pay you $15,000. I need you to go online. I need you to clean the hole wipe the hole online, and I need you to calculate everybody that posted us, reposted us, and all that. Get all them numbers together. Come back with them billions and billions and billions and billions of impressions. Document that, state that, and we're gonna go lean on these people. So it's a lot, and so the mogul is information to me. And we live in a town where though shit nobody be have to ask anybody no questions. You should be able to do your own research and realize what's important and what's not. That's the mogul, information.
All right, we just wrapped up the Wallo267 Arm of Good Intentions book tour at Malik Books. Shout out to everybody who came through. I got my brother Adam, and I got my girl
Ada.
What did you guys think about the event?
It was awesome. Wallo always inspires, so it was really exciting to see him in person and hear him talk about the book.
What did you think about it?
Same. It's always an honor to see witness Wallo.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And originally I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana.
How did you guys hear about Wallo?
We worked with him. I worked with him, he still works with him. And so we did a program with him called YouTube Avenues. So we learned about his story there and supporting him ever since.
That's awesome. If Wallo were right here, what would you tell him?
I love you, and I'm proud of you, and inspired by you, and thank you for using your gift like God intended.
Same. Go buy the book, support Wallo, support Black-owned businesses, support Malik Books. Shout out to everybody watching. And support us too, Scout Fragrance. Go to our website, scoutfragrance.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Okay, I've been running around. I've been seeing this light-skinned cat filming Wallo. I'm like, who is this brother? Who is this East Coast-looking brother? I know you're from the East Coast. What's your name, man? Cam, my brother.
Nice to meet you. I met him.
That's what. Yeah.
Not the first time.
Cam, so let me ask you, are you like the behind-the-scenes guy? You do a lot of the content for Wallo?
I do videography, photography, graphic design.
Did you go to school for that, or did you
Self-taught.
self-taught?
Self-taught.
Man, are you on social or are you trying to?
Dev Camera on social media. DEVKAMERA.
Can cats book you or are you exclusively Wallo?
No, you can book me.
Okay, what about a brother like Scout Fragrance? You ain't gonna kill my budget, dude.
Nah, I ain't gonna kill you, but they make it work.
Make it work?
Definitely.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my God, make it work.
Thank you, my brother. What'd you think about the event? Like, you've been following Wallo for a while. What'd you think? We're at Malik Books, by the way. Shout out to Malik Books. Shout out to everybody who came through. What do you think about Wallo's journey? Like, where he came from and where he's at now?
I mean, it's like a remarkable story because people might come from like so much trauma and so much like from a bad place, from not even just a bad place from where his standpoint was, but coming from jail and actually making it and seeing it, like being able to see it from start to finish and like, and not even to say finish because he's still progressing. It's just right now like he's doing it right now. It's like an amazing thing just to see his story.
Where do you fit in this? Like, what is your? Because I know you as
I've been working with Wallo before he got out of jail, before he actually became from being incarcerated. When he was inside, he had a phone. He used to write me on Instagram, ask me about making like different graphic design and everything like that. And even before I knew what his face looked like or anything like that, I gave him a shot. He gave me a shot. And we've been hand in hand since then.
How important is teamwork?
Teamwork is everything. Without teamwork, I don't believe you can do it on your own. Just solely because like when you got a team, you know everybody will know their pluses and their negatives. So why not bring everyone together to attack a common goal?
That's man. I appreciate you. Everybody go follow my brother.
Dev Camera. Dev Camera. DEVKAMERA on Instagram.
Dab the East Coast brother. He my East Coast brother.
There we go.
My Wallo East Coast brother.
Yeah,
man, shout out to you and the content you're putting out. You do an amazing job,
Thank
brother.
you. I appreciate that.
That's just me being straight up.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely gonna reach out because we got some ideas for some merch.
Okay.
My boy Thoroughbred Keith, Dom Keith, he's doing a lot of videography. Shout out to Dom. He's filming right now. But
Shout out to Dom.
Yeah. What advice would you give us as far as like camera equipment? Like where would we start? What's a good starting point?
I mean, it depends. Well, I'm gonna say it like this, right?
Give us just some nuggets. Like what would be a good like, point and shoot?
I think like to the outside eye looking in, I think like people think like the more expensive you spend on equipment is the best way to go. And that's not necessarily true. It starts with what your purpose is in the equipment that you're using. Because some cameras or some equipment might be overkill opposed to something that might not get the job done itself. So I think before anything is identifying actually what you'll be using a lot of the equipment for. But I mean, it all depends. I'm a Sony guy, so if anything, I'm gonna tell you to go Sony way. So
what about boom mic?
I mean, boom mic. It depends with your transmitter and your receiver. So with sound equipment, I'm gonna go with Zoom all the time.
Okay.
And for
so Sony works for Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. For camera equipment, I'm running with Sony, and for audio with Zoom.
All right. Leave a comment if you want us to get an exclusive interview on my brother's setup, and if you want to learn more about videography, editing, different ways to create content. Leave a comment and say content, and we'll make it happen. But we got to get a lot of comments. Content. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. Monster Norm, I hate sneakers. Wallo shows you a lot of love, man. We're at his book signing, Armed with Good Intentions here in Culver City. I hate sneakers in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it.
Come on,
you
man.
see it. You know what I'm saying? Support the brand.
Hello.
You know what I'm talking about? Let me ask you, how did the story go down when Wallo, like, what happened? Like, because the brand just blew up. So tell us the story.
Man, I was working, and we had a photo shoot, and John had to go downtown to get our samples before the photo shoot. Take it away, John.
Yeah, so basically, we were headed to the photo shoot, and I actually ran into Don C first, and I hit a U-turn, and I got out of the car and did a spiel to Don C, and he liked what we presented, and he took a picture of me and posted on his Instagram. By the time I got to the photo shoot, I was showing a friend, look what happened. Wallo DM me, said, I need the shirt that Don C just posted. I show my friend, he says I DJ for Wallo when he's in LA. We FaceTime him
Shout
that
out
second.
DJ Goofy.
DJ Goofy.
Hello.
DJ
Shout out
Goofy.
DJ Goofy.
DJ
Oh,
Goofy FaceTimes him right that second. Me and Wallo get on the phone. It's been love and support ever since.
Right. He go hard for us, for real. He's a good dude, man. He catapulted the initial start for everything. So, you know. Yeah.
Man, shout out to Wallo267. Shout out to Monster Norm, my
Hello.
brother.
John Montez.
Montez.
Hello.
We're going to tag the socials. Support the brand. Support us. Scout Fragrance. Scout Business Podcast. We got to do it.
The best fragrance out, man.
Yeah,
Stop playing with him.
Work with a black-owned business.
Stop playing with him.
Work
man.
with a black-owned business. You
Stop
don't know
playing
them.
with
You
him.
don't know
The
them.
best fragrance out, baby.
Yeah, you don't know them cats behind them companies. We out here actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Scout Fragrance, Scout Business Podcast. Let me hold up the hoodie. Hold up the hoodie for me. Help me out. Bam.
Go ahead, John.
Thank you, brother.
You see
Scout
it?
Business Podcast, Arm of Good Intentions.
Hello.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
So this is the fragrance. It's called Cupid fragrance. It's a pheromone spray for men. Basically, if he's going on a date, it's supposed to enhance his chances of, you know how that works, right? Meaning like he smells good, the night goes good, and it's all good.
Yeah, I think
You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna spray on the card and I'm gonna spray my arm, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
So let's spray the card.
This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna spray the back of it. I'm gonna spray my arm
All right.
and just give it a smell.
It smells good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. It smells fresh, smells light. I like it.
You like it?
Mhm.
What would you rank on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like an 8.
An 8?
Mhm.
Okay. That's the review. Check out our website, scoutfragrance.com.
Okay. Sounds good. I will.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.
I feel like we relate to Wallo because for somebody to do 20 years and go so hard, we all relate to that. Because we've all been at that point where we was kind of like things weren't really hitting for us. And then now that it's starting to hit, we're like, all right, let's go after it with all 100%. You know what I mean? Like foot to the pedal to the metal. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once you figure out what you're trying to do, just go all in. You know what I mean? That's really why we relate to Wallo. We want to go all in on chasing our dreams and chasing our aspirations. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, we can all relate to that. And yeah, he came from, you know, going to prison and all that. We get it. But once you figure out how to get some money out here, go hard.
Yeah, that's the part I'm trying to figure out because everything I do is like out of my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like every panel is costing more and more. It's just
We got to get the advertisers.
yeah, facts.
Yeah, we got to get the marketing. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what's on the way.
And you know, we're with Cali Muscle too.
Okay.
So you know how he does you gotta get him some merch.
No, we do.
You do. Please. No, he got 4 million subscribers on it. Yeah. 20 million across all platforms.
Yeah, we definitely
So yeah, he had a little health scare, but he's going super hard on the
He
content.
lost a lot of weight and
Yeah.
eating the fruit and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
No, he's going super hard.
Yeah.
No, get him. He's still jacked. No, don't get it twisted. He says it in his videos. He's like, when people see him in person, they're like, yo, you got Malik Books in the house.
Hello.
Yo, you know what I love about Malik? He don't get this man need his flowers, right? Because think about it, right? He's grinding all these years selling books, but we only pop out for events like this. And I'm sure you can attest to that, right? We're not really reading like that, but we really need to because think about it, right? Like like what Wallo was saying when I asked him about the 5 moguls, the information is here. This is where the information is. It's all right here. So
Tell him where it's at.
Malik Books. You feel me? So yeah, clap it up. Yeah. And if it takes a man like Wallo to help remind us, by all means. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Malik Books, shout out to I Hate Sneakers, shout out to Clap It Up.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wallo, shout out to everybody watching.
Shout
you know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Scout Fragrance.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. Here's my thing with Scout Fragrance. Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing with Scout Fragrance. Y'all heard of Scentbird or Scent, like these fragrance companies? They do the travel sizes, Max Roma, all these cats. Who are these cats? Who are they? Who's Barnes and Noble? We know Malik. You see how Jeff Bezos is living? Why can't we support our own people? So yeah, Scout Fragrance, we offering travel size decants, and we're offering at an affordable price. That's our lane. You know what I'm saying? And then Thoroughbred, my videographer, he gonna have his brand doing the merch too. So this is a beautiful event, and we're gonna continue to support you, brother, for sure, 100%.
Every man deserves an ovation.
All right, I got my brother
Kenny.
He's got the water. What is the natural spring water? We're at the Wallo267 Armed with Good Intentions event. The water look good. What made you come up with water?
Man, it's a multiple of reasons, right? So the first reason we started was when it was COVID-19. Getting to the stores, no water on the shelves. Wanting to solve a problem and figure out the need, how to facilitate water to the people in our community, just bridging that gap. It was a rigorous process. Got into a beverage partnership after about 3 months of trying 18 different samples of water. Really narrowed it down to what was the best option for us, the best option for the people, and the best health conscious option as well. We are now taken off over the last course of 2.5 years and facilitated into 60 stores here in the LA area. We're in 5 states, over Texas, Arizona, Chicago, and Nevada, here in California as well.
What's the name of the water?
Solid water.
Solid water, man.
Solid water.
Where can they follow you? What's is it on Amazon too?
Amazon as well. We are currently not in stock on Amazon, but you can follow us on solidwater.net.
Solidwater.net, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
Go follow him. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We got to work together, y'all. That's the whole point of this. Work with us, the people that are out here on the ground floor doing it. Scout Fragrance, let's get it.
Let me do it. Don't get it.
I ain't saying that. I'm going to go like this.
No, you're doing too much.
I'm doing too much.
Scout's Fragrance. You see what's going on. Black on. Support the brothers, man. I sprayed it myself. And the ladies was complimenting me when I was doing the book signing. Scout's Fragrance. And it's just like that.
Action. Yo, shout out to Shaq. Shout out to Notorious B.I.G. We were playing a little bit of You Can't Stop the Rain. Man, Shaq's a legend. And again, rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. We're headed to the Wallo267 Malik bookstore, Armed with Good Intentions book signing. We interviewed Wallo at the 2023 SneakerCon that was actually in Anaheim. I was super nervous because I've been following Wallo for a while. I've been following his story. And for somebody to turn $1,000 literally into $100 million is crazy. And I've seen some of the comments about how people say that, oh, you know, they made a big deal with Barstool and they signed over, you know, all that, I don't even want to really talk about all that. But in my opinion, people that have time to talk like that is because they're not working towards their goals. So I'm not saying that there's not insider, you know, secrets that aren't necessarily revealed, but I do feel that with hard work and making the right connections, you know, a lot can happen over the course of a few years. But again, you know, put in that work. Just put in the work, literally putting in the work, interviewing all the people that they've interviewed, $1 million worth of game. And yeah, just expanding the brand. Airplanes and hotels, Pure Fuel Sports, Barstool Sports, the $1 million worth of game brand, Wallo's brand, the books. I mean, you know, Master P even talked about it. Product always talent. So if you have a product that you're selling and you're able to market it, because marketing is the key, getting it in front of the right audience. So we're about 20 minutes out. LA is crazy, right? So you could be 5 miles away and still be like 30 minutes out from where you need to go. So if you can see the traffic going the opposite direction, it's really bad. Luckily, we're still flowing though. So, you know, I used to be a certified Uber driver, 5 stars. I know how to get around LA. But yeah, we're in Southern California, headed to Culver City. We're gonna get as much footage behind the scenes as possible. But leave down in the comments, what is your favorite Wallo quote? Stories from the cell? What interviews do you mess with Wallo267? And of course, shout out to Gilly the Kid, Gilly the King. You know what I mean? He'd be like, right. I can't even do it like him. You know, my boy Keith, yo, support Keith. Get the views up. He's been going live every day on his YouTube channel. My boy Keith is going live every day. Dom Keith, Thoroughbred 33 going live. We're trying to get the merch. That's going to be a new thing. I got the Scout Business Podcast hoodies. They came out super fire. So if you want to support us, I'm going to have those also on the website, scoutfragrance.com. So again, support us. Go to the website. Buy a travel size decant. If you want to try the Cupid Hypnosis, go ahead and try that. And I've also got a discount code TY10, like thank you 10, TY, capital T, capital Y, the number 10, 10. That'll save you 10% off your order. We're going to do a giveaway. I've already chosen the fragrances. For the women, we're going to do a Versace fragrance. For the men, we're going to do an Azzaro fragrance. All right. So yeah, I talked to It's Tay Tay Baby. She did a promo for me. Shout out to her. She's awesome. Her content is off the chart. She does a lot of reaction videos, but she's also into psychology and therapy, and she's definitely into working out. But yo, shout out to Rafi. We ain't gonna let everybody know who Rafi is, but shout out to our behind the scenes team. You feel me? No, but we're going to wrap it up. We're going to film more content at the event. Keep it locked.